This YouTuber just did something horrible.
And the YouTuber that I'm talking about is none other than Mosey gtag, with a following of around 714 subscribers. He makes pretty normal content, until you look at his community post. Now he did change it, but the original post said, and I quote, "Tomorrow I am ending those dreams. You're nothing but a fake lion streak of pee. As someone who has went through similar things all my life, you're freaking sad, you dang weasel. I wish I could go through ya, put holes in your head, and take them off your shoulders. I got even more proof coming." Now, as you guys heard, that was a pretty awful message. But not only does he have those posts in his comments, or his community posts, he also made a video on it, and he talks about it in his Discord server. Here are some pictures. He also says, "I know I'm right about his heart disease, but if I stop, everyone would keep falling for it." Which means that he's just gonna keep making stuff about it, and he's just gonna keep saying horrible things. And also, his Discord server is just pretty toxic in general, like this guy. Oh, and also, guys, I forgot to message, don't go sending hate to these people. Even though he did something awful, just don't do it. He also made another community post on it, saying, and I quote yet again, "Reasons you're full of it. Reason 1, my heart disease is getting worse. It uses emotional alarm, worse in all caps, but provides no medical detail, type of heart disease, symptoms, diagnosed date, doctor's name, location. Real personal health vlogs usually include at least some kind of specific context to build credibility. The way you're speaking. If you had heart disease, you wouldn't be making videos while sounding like you don't care. Your actions tell me you're complete bogus. You do not sound fake. You sound fake. The way you're view farming this, you do not show any proof or diagnosis. Your price ranging is totally off. Many more. 3. Heart disease is way more than $5K. Highest goes for $200,000. There's zero shot in a month that you can go from a normal heart disease to a serious heart disease. Now, when he says the way you're speaking, he clearly doesn't hear what his voice actually sounds like. This is his voice before.
Let's go into super casual.
And this is his voice now.
Hello, everybody. So, you guys know I've recently found out I had a heart disease.
So as you guys can hear, his voice is kind of slurred almost. And he also sounds really, really tired. He says in most personal vlogs, he's not doing a personal vlog. He's just explaining to his community that he has a heart disease. Like doctor's name and location? I feel like that's a little invasive. And if you guys are wondering, just because you have heart disease doesn't mean you're going to be in a hospital all the time. You can go home. And also in his video that he made about him, quote-unquote, faking his heart disease, he says that, he also said that Gorilla Tag is not a good game to play when you have heart disease. Here's the video.
There's no way he can be so active in Gorilla Tag because it's bad for a heart with heart disease. And now, this isn't exactly proof yet, but we can decide that he's playing Gorilla Tag a lot because he's home all day. He's making videos a ton, and you might say, oh, he's sitting still in those videos. We never know what he's doing in the background.
Now, notice how he says, we can decide? Like, basically at this point, he's just assuming that he's going off camera and playing Gorilla Tag like normal. Like, yes, he doesn't show any evidence, but this person right here has a great point, saying that none of this evidence is actual proof, and that he needs proof that he actually faked it, which I totally agree with, because he has no proof. He just has like these pictures of him refusing to give out very personal information. Like, what is he supposed to give out in the first place? Surgical records? Because that's also like super personal stuff. Now, it is a little strange to me that he doesn't want to explain what kind of heart disease he has, but at the same time, he doesn't really have to. Like, that's also pretty personal stuff that he's asking, and it's a little weird. Now, he does say he's 14, but I have no idea who to believe. Neva says he's 16, but whoever the other guy is says he's 14. So I don't know. And here's another clip of him saying that he wouldn't be playing Gorilla Tag if he had heart disease.
But also, if you had heart disease and it was raging like this one, pretty sure you would be in the hospital under some, like, pretty farewell care, you know what I'm saying? There's no way you can be editing a ton of videos and he's kind of free all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Now, he does say that he said that if he has a raging heart disease, he never said that he had a raging heart disease. And when he said that he can't just be editing videos at the hospital, what would the doctors be doing? Like, sure, they can give him IV and antibiotics and check on his vitals. Unless he had, unless he needed surgery, I think he would just be getting antibiotics and, on an IV or something. And he had never mentioned that he was in the hospital. He never said anything about being in the hospital either. I know he did have to go to the hospital. Like, he does have to go to the hospital. But he never said in that video or in any of his videos that he's in the hospital. And with this picture right here, he said that he wouldn't be making a joke about, like, his GoFundMe or something. But, like, it's a joke about the name. It's not like he has to be all serious and sad because he has a heart disease. Like, you can still like be happy and make jokes and stuff. And again, he keeps saying that he's faking heart disease, which is a Class D felony or Class C felony. But again, there's no proof that he's faking it. So he keeps trying to accuse him of committing a felony when there's no proof yet. And if he does end up taking legal action, which I'm like 99% sure he won't, that's also a crime. Like, if he takes legal action and tries to say, oh, he committed a Class C felony without any proof, that could also be a crime. And in this video, he also goes on to say that he doesn't get checked up at all, or something like that.
And he's been, like, free, not even going to the hospital at all. No, he's not even in the hospital. Not only that, but he's not even getting checked up, at least, you know?
And again, he's saying all this stuff with no evidence. Like, what evidence does he have that he's not going to the hospital or not getting checkups? Like, the only way you could know that is if he explicitly told you, or you live near him, or like you're stalking him or something, which I'm 100% sure that he is not stalking him. Like why say all this stuff but then have like no actual proof that he's faking? And maybe he should do a little research before saying all this stuff, because it literally says it's bad for you to stay in bed when you have a heart disease or stay bedridden for long periods of time because of blood circulation and like muscle loss. And take a look at this video.
But I didn't have a script, so what that's implying is either if he had a script, he would remember, even though he just went to the doctors and, you know, found out he had heart disease. I'm pretty sure everybody for the rest of their life would remember everything that doctor said to them that day.
First of all, bad memory is a possibility, and who's gonna remember the price to that? Like, 5,000 is pretty close to 7,000. He's just a little off. And then look at this video, or this clip.
Or that's implying that he's just scripted the whole thing and none of it's true, like I'm trying to say.
It seems pretty clear to me that he doesn't understand the difference between scripting a video and scripting a heart disease, because those are two completely different things. Scripting a video is just writing down what you're gonna say so that like you don't mess up. Like that's just ridiculous. And then like again, he has no evidence of this stuff. Literally no evidence at all.
I'm gonna tell you now, if you do that GoFundMe without providing proof, I can press charges against you. It's a Class C.
Yes, you heard that right. He is literally planning to press charges against someone. Again, no evidence. That's again, going back to what I said. That's a literal crime, pressing charges against someone with no evidence, and for starting a GoFundMe. Like, at least wait until, or if he ever did, which I'm confident he didn't, if he ever did end up faking it. Like, that's just ridiculous and kind of dumb. And then he goes back to saying stuff about the price range and how it's way off. Look at this! Prices vary. Because he hasn't told which type of heart disease he has, we don't know. Like, there are so many different tests that can cost different types. Only if he was getting surgery would it cost, like, that much. So, again, he's doing this. Not only does he have no actual proof, but he doesn't even seem to be doing research. He just seems to be going off like the top of his head or something.
Who's talking about my kidneys?
I'm not gonna name him, but he's in your community.
This is also kind of dumb because he's just taking it from some random person in his community instead of he himself saying it. Like, he never said that he had some kind of kidney disease. He only said something about his heart. Like, if you watch the full video, he never said anything about his kidneys. And then look at this clip of him saying that if you have healthy kidneys, you can't get heart disease.
You realize that, like, the kidneys kind of, like, cancel out the diseases, you know what I'm saying? So if they had nothing wrong, how did you get heart disease, bro?
Untrue. At this point, he's just trying to, like, get him to admit something that he didn't do. Because look at this. Sure, they have, like a good relationship, the kidneys and heart, but that doesn't mean you're immune to heart disease. And then he starts saying that if he hasn't been back to the doctor in a month, then how would they diagnose him? Here's a video of that.
Because if you haven't been back, how did you find out what diagnosis it is, my boy?
Bruh. If he literally said, I think he literally said that he never figured out the diagnosis yet. I think he literally said that, like, in his explanation video. And then look at this. Like, see? Diagnosis can take anywhere from a couple hours to a week. Like, a couple weeks. Like, depending on, like, how acute the symptoms are. His points are just getting more ridiculous as I watch the video.
Yeah, but you're already talking about pricing one.
Well, I think the point that he's trying to prove here is that, like, how is he getting the prices for the surgery if he doesn't know the exact type of heart disease? But, like, how it could just be an estimate, like, oh, if you need this surgery, it's going to be about this many dollars, or $7,000 or whatever. Like, I don't think it's a confirmed price.
Okay, so he's been to this doctor's 3 times, he doesn't know the name of it.
Bruh, I've been to the doctor like 100 times in my life. I don't even remember the name of my doctor. That's like a normal thing. But he ended up not joining back. But I think, in conclusion, these points he's trying to prove are just ridiculous, and he's just saying these things without any evidence or research. So, yeah, this is not... I think that he isn't lying, and I believe that he genuinely does have a heart disease, but that could just be me. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.